Welcome to Drunk 3PO. Today I'm gonna cut up the trailer on a few takes that I find completely wrong. Everything that was wrong with the trailer, I want to go over. If you like the trailer and you're excited about this movie, that's fine. But these are some of the things in the trailer that I didn't like, and I just want to talk about it. So please tell me in the comment section below if I saw something completely wrong. I enjoy friendly debate about Star Wars, so let me know. So let's just dive right in, shall we? In the opening scene, we have Rey in what appears to be training, which is very reminiscent of The Force Awakens. Nothing new here, nothing, wow, look at what she's doing. None of that. It's just her jumping around, running with the lightsaber again, and trying to show that she's training or possibly showing what she can do. Just doesn't wow anyone at this point. Next, we have this scene where Rey is waiting for her enemy, and of course, coming out of the waters is Kylo Ren. Now, the reason why this was wrong for this trailer is because we have seen these two fight over and over and over, and Rey has always won. So there's nothing new here. There's nothing to be like, wow, she's getting ready to fight Kylo Ren, and look at the water splashing. Even though cinematically this looks beautiful and kind of cool and would be a cool thing if it was maybe the Emperor walking through or someone that we don't know. But when we see it's Kylo, it's kind of like a letdown because she's already beaten him before, so what's the problem here?
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir, at my friends.
Why is this scene wrong? Because C-3PO hasn't had any real engagement with any of these people in this trilogy. In fact, the only one that he's had real engagement with is Poe. And the only thing Poe has ever done was yell at him and tell him to shut up throughout the films. So I don't understand the emotional grip that they were trying to get here. It just doesn't seem that way. If he was telling it to Han, Luke, and Leia, then I would have a little more emotional attachment, but telling it to people that he hasn't had real engagement with doesn't really move you or push the emotional strings here. Plus, he's also teasing that C-3PO is going to die in some way, which we know JJ doesn't take those kinds of risks, so didn't really care for that scene. And now we come to the infamous riding of horses on a Death Star or Star Destroyer or some kind of ship. I mean, this is Star Wars. I don't know what he was trying to show here, is that the Resistance has now been moved to horse riding for some reason. Again, another clip in the teaser where you're just kind of like, huh? I don't understand that. So it didn't really move me or anything to be like, okay, cool, now I gotta watch this movie. Ah, the team-up scene. This is something that we've already seen before. We've already seen them team up. So again, nothing new here. It looks like they just destroyed a giant life-size Lego Darth Vader, and it's crumbling to the ground. Again, it's just not a wow moment. It's not like, oh my gosh, they're gonna fight together. We've already seen this. We've already seen this. This is nothing new. This is absolutely nothing new of shock and like, wow, they're gonna fight together. What could possibly happen? Again, this is what's wrong with the trailer, in my opinion. Nothing new here. And this scene right here, where you have the Millennium Falcon, the round dish, wasn't it square? Anyway, with an entire fleet behind the Falcon, this, I'm assuming, just counters what we saw in the D23 with multiple Star Destroyers. So it looks like the Resistance has already found their army, and they are coming to fight the First Order or Palpatine or something. Again, you're kind of giving away, showing your hand a little bit here, and it's just kind of like, okay, well, this is just a counter to the other one that we saw earlier with all the Star Destroyers. Not a big wow, man. Not a big wow moment. I was hoping for something, you know, shocking, a little bit different. Anyway, those are some of the things that I felt were wrong with this trailer. You remember the trailers in the past in The Force Awakens when Han and Chewie were like, hey, we're home. That was kind of like a melt your face off moment for a trailer. Didn't really have one in this final trailer. Nothing really stood out. And I was hoping that he would throw, you know, a wrench in there. Something that would just be like, okay. Even the very first trailer for The Rise of Skywalker, when you heard Palpatine's laugh, was kind of like, oh, okay. Something a little different. And listen, if you love the trailer, hate the trailer, if you find something different, leave it in the comment section below. If what I said in my critique of some of the things that were wrong in the trailer you find differently, let me know in the comments below. Like having these type of debates and talking about Star Wars. But the trailer was underwhelming, and it just didn't wow me one bit. I was hoping as the final trailer it would be like, okay, here it is. It's just nothing new. It's nothing new that we haven't seen already. It's nothing new that we didn't expect was happening, and it just was nothing new. I guess that's what I could say. Anyway, that's the video, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Drunk 3PO. I'll catch you next time.